Thank you for joining us to learn. In this video, we'll be discussing the Fire Insurance Protection Smoke Index endorsement for grapes in California. This endorsement is also known as FIP-SI. In this video, we'll answer 3 questions. What is FIP-SI? How is a FIP-SI loss determined? When will FIP-SI be available in your county? Let's get started. What is FIP-SI? FIP-SI is an endorsement that can be attached to a grape policy to provide additional insurance protection if an area experiences significant smoke. Over the last decade, there have been major loss events for grapes caused by smoke. Smoke absorbed by grapes can make them unmarketable. While the grape policy covers fire and smoke losses, growers are required to provide lab results showing their grapes were impacted. This requirement can be burdensome for growers, especially when access to lab testing is limited during years with severe or widespread wildfires. In some cases, the testing requirements can prevent growers from getting their indemnity payments in a timely manner. To better understand the issue of smoke in grapes, RMA met with stakeholders, including the California Association of Wine Grape Growers, university sources, growers, buyers, wineries, insurance providers, and agents. As a result, RMA quickly realized there was a need to develop an endorsement that would reduce the coverage gap for the underlying grape policy, provide a simple method for growers to be indemnified when smoke affects the county, and issue the indemnity quickly. So RMA designed the Fire Insurance Protection Smoke Index endorsement. With this endorsement, growers can add coverage to their grape policy to protect against area-wide smoke events. We'll get into more detail later, but smoke events are days when there's heavy smoke density in a county. FIP-SI provides coverage for a portion of the underlying policy's deductible. You must have an underlying grape insurance policy in California to be eligible for coverage. Reporting requirements for the underlying policy still apply to receive an indemnity payment from that policy. Here's the best features of the FIP-SI endorsement. There's no additional reporting required. Policyholders don't need to submit a notice of loss for the endorsement to pay. No lab tests or loss adjustments are required to be eligible for a payment. Indemnities are determined at a county level, which speeds up how quickly growers can be paid after the insurance period. The source of the smoke does not matter. The location of the smoke is simply based on its presence in the county. It doesn't matter whether the grapes are on or off the vine, as long as the days with heavy smoke density occur within the insurance period. How is a FIP-SI loss determined? With FIP-SI, a loss is triggered if your county experiences a minimum of 13 smoke events during the insurance period. The insurance period starts on June 1st and ends on November 10th in California. RMA calculates the number of smoke events a county experiences at the end of the insurance period, and if the county loss trigger is met, an indemnity is paid. Ultimately, the amount of FIP-SI indemnity due to you depends on 2 factors: the number of smoke events and the coverage level of your grape policy. Policies with higher coverage levels require less smoke events to maximize the indemnity under the endorsement. For example, a grape policy with an 85% coverage level would require 25 smoke events to receive the maximum FIP-SI indemnity. On the other hand, a grape policy with catastrophic coverage will require 48 smoke events to receive the maximum FIP-SI indemnity. Producers can receive 1 FIP-SI indemnity payment per crop year. When will FIP-SI be available in your county? FIP-SI will be available in California counties with a grape program starting in crop year 2025. RMA is working to expand this endorsement to additional counties in the future. If you're a grape grower who'd like to see FIP-SI in your county, we'd like to hear from you. Please reach out to your RMA regional office. We've included a link to our regional offices on your screen and in the video description below. We appreciate you joining us today. Visit the RMA website to learn more, or talk to your crop insurance agent. To find a crop insurance agent, use the agent locator tool at the link on your screen.